Hello. So, here's Coffee and Molly. They're not fighting, they're just doing their tussling. This is my closet, by the way, and this is my bedroom. So, yeah. That if you hear that noise, that is the air conditioner that's in the bedroom right there. We had one that was in the window in the closets, but it didn't cool down the bedroom, so we got rid of it. And we got rid of it, and my hubby bought that one, which he thought was ductless, but it wasn't. But he was able to get into stuff, so yeah, let me put this around. I'm trying to do everything like one-handed right now because I'm trying to put laundry away that I folded. So I do have a few things that have changed. Sorry I wasn't on last week. I thought I'd be able to go on, but just didn't work out. With different things that were happening. So, yesterday, my husband put that up for me. So that's my new cabinet in here. That room is actually getting moved. Is actually getting what do you call it? More changed around later today. And this is my husband's desk. He brought this in yesterday from the garage. And this little table is going there once I get that all cleaned up. And that little table that I just showed you actually was here, but then we got this stand. So a little behind on comments, sorry. Hey, beautiful. Oh, thank you, the beauty. Hello, Divi. Okay, the beauty, I'm not sure what you mean by you can by daddy. Trench, why did the chicken cross the road? I'm not sure. Why did the chicken cross the road, Trench? That one is so old, and to get its family fried from KFC. Okay. There actually is one, why the chicken crossed the playground to get to the other slide. To get to the other slide. Hello, Lily. You're now new? That's awesome. I love when more people join my channel. It's very heartwarming to me when I get new people. So, yeah, I get a lot of new people. I mean, I've had people on my broadcast say, like and subscribe to her, so in the comments. That's awesome. Actually, Lily, which actually is one of my cousin's names. Awesome. I actually don't do people that I don't know, and obviously I don't know you. Unless I knew you in person, I really probably would not even make you a mod then. I prefer to do my own moderation in. And so, yeah, I'd rather not be a mod. Jay, who's pregnant and who's your your girlfriend? Because I love when people say that they're pregnant, so that'd be great to celebrate with you. Yeah, so I don't have anyone be a mod. Basically, I don't even know what the moderator would do during my um I don't know what a moderator would even do about my comments. And some of them are mean, but I've actually been really lucky. Not a lot of people have been mean. Oh no, Jay, you're fine. You're fine. I am a furry mom. I have 4 cats, but I am not single. I'm married. Yeah, sorry. I'm one of those beautiful taken women. So Jay, who is I'm hoping that it's a good thing that your girlfriend's pregnant. So congratulations on being that you're gonna be becoming a dad. That's awesome. Hello, Valerie. And Jay, you're totally fine about your caps. That's fine. I'm really excited about that. It's fine. So yeah. Let me see if I can find Azzy. She was here just a second ago. Willow never comes out anymore. Willow stays under the couch or wherever she is right now. This is Azzy. She's 3. Willow is 7. Molly is 10 months old. And Coffee, he just had his birthday last month, July 27th. He turned a year old. So let me get my calendar down, guys. I haven't even changed it over to August yet. I've been busy. All right. So this week we have 3 things going on. Actually 4 things. So tomorrow is the birthday of the Coast Guard. Okay, let me address this comment real quick. Nate, my teeth are stained from childhood medications. That's all I'm going to say at the discussion about the teeth. It's what I get a lot of questions about. And then on Wednesday, I'm having an anniversary. On Wednesday, it is 11 years ago that my husband asked me to marry him. And then Friday is Purple Heart Day. And then Saturday is Cat Day. And is also a little boy. He is turning 6. His name is Shepherd. It is his birthday. And this is our dog for this month. This is Ryan, Golden Retriever. If you're asking why do you have a dog and every day is a different name, I got this comment from my dad. It's Paws for Purple Hearts, meaning they give dogs to members of the military who have received Purple Hearts while in service to our country. I'm thankful none of my family has received Purple Hearts. To receive a Purple Heart, you have to have been shot. So I am very thankful. My family never had to go through that, and none of my family members were in the military. I have a few. I'm just thankful none of my family members ever got Purple Hearts. And some people I know would say, oh, well, you should want them to get that honor. No, I really don't, because to get that honor, you have to have been shot. And to be honest, when my cousin Philip joined the Marines, I did not speak to him for weeks. My mom went over to say hi to him before he was going to leave, and she's like, Carrie, do you want to go with? And I said, no. You got shot in the Bronx and you didn't get a Purple Heart. Nate, you only got a Purple Heart if you got shot serving your country. So, sorry. That's the only reason you got a Purple Heart. And my cousin Kyle, when he joined the Army, I did not speak to him for a month. Because I was that angry with him. I was angry at both of them for signing up, but now you know what? When they both re-enlisted after their time was done, I was still mad that I didn't talk to either of them for a week. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way now. I am so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. I am so proud to be a part of this country. My view on the military has changed drastically. You were serving your hood, Nate. Yeah. Hi, iCloud. Yeah, it. I understand that, Nate. I have a friend who lives in Philadelphia. He's black, and he's come close a few times, and I understand that you were defending that, but unfortunately, unless you were military serving your country, you don't get a Purple Heart. And I think someone that was defending their friends or something, I think they should get something, maybe not a Purple Heart status, but they should get some kind of recognition. So, good job for, serving your hood, your neighborhood, and your friends and family. That's great. Unfortunately, I can't give you a Purple Heart, but yeah. Actually, Nate, they're not allowed to sell them at garage sales anymore. Some people still get away with it, but they're not supposed to. I mean, I was babysitting a kid, and he tried to give me his dad's Purple Heart. And I said, you know what, your dad, went through something very traumatic to get this. I can't take this. So they're not, and his dad actually had 2 Purple Hearts. So that's big. His dad got shot twice. But, yeah, you can still sometimes find them. A lot of servicemen today are not wanting to part with them for some reason. Because they're like, well, it's a piece of what I did. So a lot of people don't want to get rid of them. So you actually might have better luck if you check eBay, to be honest. A lot of them are ending up on eBay instead of garage sales. When I talk, I walk. I'm sorry if that. I'm sorry, Nathan. I'm making you dizzy. It's just I can't stand still doing these. It's really a problem. I do the same thing when I'm talking on the phone. Yeah. So yeah. I actually went to my grandmother's today, and my grandmother is talking a lot about dying, saying how she doesn't think her and my grandfather being here next year. Hey, Al. Yeah. My name is actually Carrie or Ken. I also answered to Kendra. Gabby was just the name of the cat that I had when I started my YouTube account. Not when I started filming. So I have some books from my grandmother. She's like, yeah, you guys can start go through and stuff. So I have Sunbonnet Babies and Mother Goose Land. I picked out my favorites, which is just every book she had. And this one I remember reading when I was little. Merry Christmas from Betsy. My cousin used to read this to me all the time. And then I hadn't seen this in years, the puppy book. Little Cocker Spaniel. And then I gotta hide this from my husband. I have The Happiest Christmas. My husband's really big on anti-Santa. I was like, oh, thank you. I actually don't know if I can show you. I don't know if you can see. I have signatures on the back of people I've met and stuff. So, yeah. Don't know if you saw anything, but whatever. Next I have The 3 Coats of Benny Bunny. This is one of my favorites. I have Bambi's Games. I also have The Joy of the Peanuts Christmas. I always like the Peanuts comic. This is another one of my favorites growing up. The Little Black Pony Races. This is another one of my favorites. I actually work from home, so I can work whenever I want to, so it's nice. Arthur's Christmas. I love Arthur books. And then I also have Snow White and baby farm animals. So my husband wants to bring in the bookcase hopefully this weekend, so I'll have a place to put these. I actually don't have kids. That's actually kind of was a touchy subject this weekend. I'm hoping to talk my husband into adopting because of health issues. I cannot have children. I have a bunch of health issues, and having children is not safe for me, unfortunately. But I have I have 3 nieces and 3 nephews who I love dearly, and I have a bunch of little cousins. They're not so little anymore, though, but yeah. So it'll be nice. I wish I could, do this all over again. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping to adopt an infant. So we'll see. I'm working on getting my husband on board with that. Also, we have a lot of other things to get on. This past weekend was really tough for me. My cousin, who had a miscarriage New Year's Day of this year, her due date would have been yesterday. So yeah, no practice makes perfect. Yeah. So yeah, I can't have children. It is unsafe for me to have children. So, but I practice a lot with my little my nephews. I have 2 little nephews. One is only a year old, and the other one will be 4. So I get a lot of practice with them whenever I see them. Like at camp, I'm usually the designated babysitter, and when I go over, I'm usually like with them 24, like the whole time there. Yeah, 4th of July was awesome. I got to go over and spend like almost a whole day with them. I was in heaven. I love hanging out with my littles. My niece is almost 10, so the 3 youngest ones I really like to just hang around. And yeah, for some reason my almost 4-year-old nephew, he'll be 4 in October, and he just wants to be with me 24/7, so it's really nice. But yeah, I worked in daycares in the infant room, so I figure like I have a pretty good handle on doing stuff. My husband's actually at work. He has to work. We just bought this house, so he has a mortgage I has to pay. So he has to be at work. But I like the break sometimes. Like this weekend, we had a big fight about adoption, and so we had a big fight, and so we needed this. I needed this break today to kind of just be with my family. I went over to my dad's house for a little bit, talked with him, my stepmom a little bit. Talked to my brother, looked at the new babies that are there. Oh, good morning. 9813. It's actually afternoon here. But so played with the kittens, stopped in with my grandmother. My grandparents are in their 90s, so I like to check in with them, make sure they're doing all right. So yeah. So I'll probably go out either Wednesday or Friday. I would go out Thursday, but they're going to be going to Lancaster to Sight and Sound Theaters. Hi, Ash. So they're going to have a lot of fun there. We're going to see Joshua. There's also one in Branson, Missouri, if you are in Missouri. Oh, I'm sorry, Nate. I'm gonna go off soon. Next time I'll have to do the video sitting down. Then I actually stay put for some reason. All right, well, I gotta go. I got stuff I gotta do. Yeah, so I will see all you guys later. I love you. God loves you. Remember, God made you special.